Good morning. Welcome to Lake Bluff. I'm Deb Dentriff. I'm one of 15 members on the Lake Bluff 4th of July Committee. This is our 103rd annual 4th of July parade, celebrating America's struggle to become and remain independent. I'd like to thank my fellow committee members. They are amazing and work year-round. They are Charlie Spencer, Daria Andrews, Al Treffs, Bob Broughton, Bill Dobbins, Dave Gore, Clint Hansen, Cindy Law, Paul Lemieux, Terry Lesser, Matt Nielsen, Kathleen Reedy, Andrew Rosa, and Chris Sepper. Thank you. Our theme this year is Let Patriotism Grow. The parade will feature a judging panel comprised of representatives of two locally owned companies, Pasquesi Home and Gardens and Greens by White. Welcome, judges. They are Cindy and Sarah and Mike Pasquesi, Jean Hendel, and Bess and Rob Hoagland. Our marshals this year are the Lake Bluff Farmers Market. Congratulations to them as they are celebrating their 20th year. In addition, the reviewing officer is Colonel Neil F. McIntyre, U.S. Army Commander, Eastern Sector, U.S. Military Entrance Processing Command. We are pleased again to have our Master of Ceremonies, Joanna Rolick. Joanna will announce to our TV audience and the nearby audience on Scranton and Center and describe the entries as they pass the reviewing stand. Also welcome David Aslison, pastor of Grace United Methodist Church of Lake Bluff, who will offer the invocation this morning. Following the invocation, our national anthem will be sung by Lake Forest High School students Molly Blahanka, Ellie Doyle, and James Schmidt. Have a wonderful 4th of July. Thank you.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all of humankind is created equal, that we are endowed by our Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Would you pray with me? We thank you, God, for the beauty of this earth, the diversity of humankind, and the bounty of blessings afforded to us and to our nation today. Bless all that is joyful and beneficial to our common good with your providence and with your grace. Bless all our efforts towards supporting and ensuring the freedoms we enjoy and are called to cherish. Bless all those patriots who have served our country since its founding. We bless our soldiers and families who serve our nation, and we bless our civil servants, police and firefighters who serve to protect us and our freedoms. Bless all those who govern in our community, in our county and state and country. In your great embrace, O God, we find our faith, we find our hope, we find our inspiration for all that we can be as a people. Bless us, and God bless America. Thanks be to God. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land
Good morning, Lake Bluff. Welcome to the 103rd Lake Bluff Parade. I'm Joanna Rolick, the Executive Director of the Lake Bluff and Lake Forest Chamber of Commerce, and I'm very, very happy to be here. It's my privilege and pleasure to be with you for the 7th time as your MC, and this is my 33rd Lake Bluff Parade. I don't miss it. This is my favorite holiday of the entire year. So how are we feeling this morning? Everybody good? Now, I've got to tell you that what happens is our sleepy little town of just under 6,000 swells to between 20 and 25,000 people today. So it's just teeming with red, white, and blue, which is such a wonderful sight down the street. I want to find out how many of you are visiting from out of town. How many? Let's hear it. Of those, how many of you are visiting from abroad? All right, a few. How many are here from Lake Forest? Oh, yeah. And how many of you are bluffers? I love it. I love it. All right. I think we're ready to begin the children's parade. Is this true? I think we've got a lot of anxious people over here to the right. All right. So this morning, I don't know that it's the 103rd. I doubt it's the 103rd time we've had a children's parade, but we've got some wonderful young residents coming up, the future lawnmowers and float riders. And leading the children's parade today in the parade patrol cart, we have Fred and Teddy Cook. Teddy's a teacher at the Music Institute of Chicago, and Fred is a musician. Come out here and hear him at Pastapalooza on the 29th of July. Without any further ado, everyone, let's welcome the Children's Parade. Clear the road, everybody. All you folks walking down Scranton, parade's starting. You're going to be run over by a tricycle. Let's hear it for our kids.
Go, buddy, go! Woo!
Give another round of applause for the kids. Woohoo! That's just terrific. Just terrific. I wish you could see what I see. I've got the best view in the house. We have, looking down Scranton, it's just a sea. A sea of red, white, and blue. I think we've got our siren. We've got our siren a few minutes early. I'm going to start talking, which I do, while we wait for the parade to start. But let me do this. One of the things that we have to do is acknowledge all the wonderful patrons and sponsors of this parade. First of all, we have the 4th of July committee. Deb Dintroff already identified them. Deb's at the helm. Terry Lesser runs the parade. We've got such a wonderful, wonderful group of dedicated citizens who picked up the reins from the American Legion that had done this parade for so many years. The Legion is still actively involved, and they're going to be represented in the parade today. But in addition to that, we also have some major sponsors, which is a blessing. We've got the partners. The Lake Bluff Volunteer Fire Department hosted the 38th Firemen's Ball last night. They also have invited many of the fire departments to join in the parade today, and you'll see them all honoring Lake Bluff at the very end of the parade. The Kiwanis Club of Lake Bluff and Lake Forest served its 42nd annual 4th of July pancake breakfast on the green this morning. The Boy Scouts hand-delivered all of those terrific parade catalogs, the books that you have. All of those were delivered by the Boy Scouts. That's Scout Pack 42. And Lake Bluff American Legion Post 510 is the one that handled the parade for so many years and again assists. The Park District Float is going to feature summer camps and staff. They keep Artesian Park running like a dream for all of us. They also have the Bluffinia concerts here on Sundays. The first one, by the way, is this Sunday, right here, 6 o'clock. We hope to see you all there. And the Village of Lake Bluff. We can't go without thanking the Village. Chief Gallagher and the staff, the police staff, Drew Irvin, Kathy O'Hara, the president of the Village Board, all of the Village trustees. We want to thank you all. Let's give a round of applause for all the wonderful people we have that work with this community. And we want to acknowledge the generous support of over 300 families and individuals who helped make this parade possible, and also 121 advertisers in the program book, and 9 major sponsors of today's parade. They include the Roanoke Group, Jay McLaughlin, Advantage Home Health Plus, Arbor Group, Prudential Rubloff Properties, Lake Forest Lake Bluff Rotary Club, Griffith Grant and Lackey Realtors, Croya, and Ireland Heating and Cooling. Let's thank all those businesses for their support. Let me tell you a little bit more about things that are coming up. First of all, Farmers Market. As many of you already know, the Farmers Market is today's parade marshal and the grand marshal of the parade. The Farmers Market is celebrating its 20th year out here on the Village Green. Friday mornings from 7 to 12, starts in June and goes until October. So if you haven't been out here on a Friday morning, come by. You know, you can go before work if you're going to be on your way to an office, or stop by for the morning and enjoy not only the wonderful things that you can buy here, but some entertainment, roasted corn, and then come and browse the shops. If you haven't walked through downtown, if you're visiting from another community and haven't been through here in a while, we've got some wonderful, wonderful stores and a few changes. We've got, coming around the corner, Twigs, Clockworks, we've got Innovasi here, and then down the street, we've got Voila, Peg Ann Company, we have Lawrence Interiors, Bluffingtons. On the other side of the street, we've got some wonderful service businesses. Behind me, we've got Wisma, we've got the Lake Bluff Brewery, we've got Pasta Palooza, the newest addition to town. We have Salon Callisto, we have Bay Tree Bank, we have Griffith Grant and Lackey back here too, and we have Lulu's. For those of you who haven't tried that frozen yogurt, you've got to come over here and try Lulu's. It's time to start the parade. Let's hear it for the 103rd Lake Bluff Parade. Stand tall, remove your hats, remain silent, hand over your heart as the flag comes by. The The color guard are our guests from American Legion McClintock Post 264 in Lake Forest. Welcome, gentlemen. All right, everybody, here we go. I see Gridley Swanton wearing flowers on her head. Here we go, Lake Bluff Farmers Market. Let's hear it for the Farmers Market, 20th year. 20 fabulous years of operation in the village. It was created to draw farm fresh goodies and unique products to downtown Lake Bluff every Friday morning all summer. It's a community-focused event. The Farmers Market is the place for produce, flowers, baked goods, and more each week, not to mention one of Lake Bluff's most popular destinations to catch up with friends and neighbors. Good gossip there, you guys. This year, look for live music each week, regular chef demos. And here we have our friends from American Legion, the American Legion Girls State and Boys State candidates, or delegates, I should say. This year's delegates are Peter Cork, Jackson Daly, Thomas D., Tim Gerston, Andrew Jacobs, Rohan Rao, Danny Sullivan. And in truck number 3 here, we have the Girls State winners, or actually they were switched. The Girls State winners, Claire Borey, Grace Bauer, Annika Exum, Catherine Kissel, Eden Crawlup, Lauren McCabe, and Marissa Woodrum. Let's give a round of applause for the Legion and their outstanding representatives. All right, now we've got Lake Bluff's History Museum. Here we go. The History Museum with Jim Warfield. You don't look like a 1931 original ice truck, Jim. Nice disguise. Look at this. Isn't this great? The Lake Bluff Ice Company. This is a newly restored 1931 Lake Bluff ice truck. It's rolling under its own power in its 4th of July appearance since the History Museum bought the truck and brought it back to town. It was originally owned by Stephen Matescu, whose company, the Lake Bluff Ice Company, delivered ice cut from local lakes to homes in Lake Bluff during the 30s and 40s. It was donated to the museum in 2010 and has been lovingly restored by a group of talented volunteers, including the driver today, John Tiffany. The History Museum thanks everyone who contributed to the restoration of the truck. Here we go! 1929 Model A taking the lead here with John Luby at the helm. You look like a great chauffeur, Jeff. Nice chauffeur, John. All right, the Model A's. These are a collection of cars representing cars from the 1928 to 1960. Great stuff. All right, here's Bill Holzinger with a 1934 Ford. Is that what you said, Bill? Beautiful. Don Fiore, did you buy this when you first opened the business? Yeah? What year is it? 1929, Don Fiore Landscaping. And what do we have here? 1929, look at this. How wonderful that is, with the jump seat in the back. What year? 1930? Excellent, here we go, 1930. Look at those red wheels. There's a very young driver at the wheel of that one. All right, and now we have our friends from the Lake Bluff Library. Let's hear it for the library. The library has been growing readers since 1919. It was founded in 1919 by the Lake Bluff Women's Club in memory of the veterans of the Great War, and since then the library has provided services and materials to the community that have grown generations of readers and lifelong learners. With renovated facilities and new technologies, the library is ready to continue to provide service to and grow with the community it serves for the next 100 years. I hope you heard that. They want all of you to get a library card. So there you go. Uncle Sam, Eric, who heads up the library. Beautiful. From the library, we move to the Sharp family. Lake Forest Place. Recent residents of Lake Forest Place, they moved here from Williamsburg, Virginia. Welcome to Lake Bluff. It doesn't get any better than this. I see Paisley in the front seat. So they moved here to be closer to their family, and they brought their beautiful vintage convertible to enjoy the lovely Lake Bluff summer days. From Lake Forest Place. And that's Dickinson Hall coming up now. I love it. There's Marla. Marla Schachtel, who runs Dickinson right there. A wonderful place for everybody. If you haven't seen those facilities, you absolutely must. Dickinson Hall is located on the Grove Cultural Campus in Lake Forest and is home to a wide variety of activities for adults, beginning at age 50. Whether you are just retiring or continuing to enjoy your leisure time, there is something for you there. Educational, social, and fitness opportunities fill the calendar, along with trips to the city for theater, new restaurants, sports events, and so much more. Support services include a medical lending closet, and that's for all ages, by the way. So if something happens to you, God forbid, and you need to have some equipment, see Marla. Please stop by anytime to take a tour of the lovely grounds and pick up a newsletter where you will find out what you're missing. Dickinson Hall, let's hear it for them. Alrighty, now we've got the Schultz grandkids. They've entered, which I think is terrific. They're showing their patriotic spirit with their hand-decorated Surrey bike. And they wish all the folks of Lake Bluff a happy 4th of July as they distribute handfuls of candy. The grandkids range in age from 6 to 21 years, and they come from Valparaiso, Indiana, Indianapolis, Indiana, Reno, Nevada, and Evanston, Illinois. Welcome, everybody. A big Lake Bluff welcome to them. We are family. All right, coming around the corner. Gosh, I love these bands. Okay, first, Steve Tarpey's here. Steve Tarpey's Home Repair Service. He enjoys being in the Lake Bluff 4th of July, and he's been in the lineup for more than 10 years. This year, he brings his 1946 Ford to the Lake Bluff 4th of July parade. He's done all the restoration work on this car himself. Now he has the time to be able to help you with the repairs around your house. Hey, Steve. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, our first band. After a year's absence, the Iowa Colts Drum and Bugle Corps has returned to our parade lineup. Let's show them a warm Lake Bluff welcome. They're celebrating their 50th anniversary season. They were founded by the Dubuque American Legion Post to provide a patriotic activity for children. The mission of the Colts is to use music and excellence to teach each other about success in life. And they are sponsored this morning by the Roanoke Group, the new developer of Stonebridge Properties, one of the generous band sponsors today. Let's thank the Roanoke Group for bringing the band to us today. One more round of applause. Woo! All right, can't do without these guys. Here we go. Root Recycling. That familiar truck. Groot Industries. solid waste management service provider in the state of Illinois. They've been in business since 1914, and Groot's compressed natural gas truck is over 80% less polluting than previous diesel trucks. They continue to expand their green fleet, and they are a proud partner with the village of Lake Bluff. They are our village curbside recycling provider and make it easy for Lake Bluff to be green. Ladies and gentlemen, we now have the 46th Illinois Volunteer Infantry, an authentically uniformed unit representing Civil War Union Army troops. Wake you up, did it? They carry replica flags and arms used by the Illinois troops in the fight to preserve the Union. Let's hear it for the 46th Illinois Volunteer Infantry. And here we have our friends from Lake Forest Academy. Founded in 1857, Lake Forest Academy is an independent coeducational boarding and day school for students in grades 9 through 12. Lake Forest Academy strives to embody and cultivate in its students excellence of character, scholarship, citizenship, and responsibility. Let's hear it for Lake Forest Academy. And look how fun this is. What's a parade without a Big Top band? Here we have the Big Top Circus Band of Lake County. They've entertained in thousands of people in parades throughout the area, performing traditional circus music favorites. Big Top Circus Band. How fun is that? Let's hear it for them. All right, now this is one of my favorites. Look at this. Circus Team. Circus Team is a nonprofit youth circus dedicated to uniting youth from diverse racial, cultural, and economic backgrounds and helping them build self-esteem and mutual respect through the practice and performance of circus arts. Check this out. How many of you think you can do that? Yeah, I'll bet. Fabulous. Circus Team. And now we have our buddies from Glassa coming down the street. Whoa, Glassa! The Great Lakes Adaptive Sports Association believes that the quality of life should never be limited by physical or visual impairment. We believe that it is possible to remove boundaries, elevate expectations, fulfill dreams, enhance self-worth, and empower individuals with disabilities in competitive and recreational sports. Glassa! Wonderful. Glassa's office is at Gorton Community Center. It's one of the wonderful nonprofits that are housed over there. Okay, here we come. The next one here, we've got the Scout Aquatics team coming up too. Oh, look at the little Glassa fella. What's his name? What is it? Bear. That's Bear. Let's hear it for Bear. Oh yeah, Bear's wishing everybody a happy 4th. That was Glassa. And here we go. Now here we are with our friends from Scout Aquatics. Let's hear it for the Scout Swimmers. Scout Aquatics is Lake Forest High School's community education program focusing on swim instruction and competitive swimming for over 150 swimmers ages 6 to 18. Their motto is Believe, Commit, and Achieve, and the team takes tremendous pride in team spirit and the accomplishments of all its swimmers in and out of the pool. Olympic gold medalist and world champion Matt Grievers is a Scout Aquatics alum. Oh yeah. Here we go now. Jay McLaughlin. Jay McLaughlin, the wonderful store in Market Square, is proud to present the Midlothian Scottish Pipe Band. Love that. They were founded in 1976, and they've been around, led by pipe major Yvette Miller and leading drummer Adam Rusek. And here we go, Coldwell Banker, our buddies at Coldwell Banker. They're supporting the mothers and children who use the Gorton Drop-Off Center. Look how nice this is. Let's hear it for the Gorton Drop-Off Center and also Coldwell Banker. And here is Camp Gorton. Love it. Our buddies over at Gorton Community Center. Okay, now you may not recognize them without them sitting in front of a spigot being able to serve you frozen yogurt. But I see our buddies from Lulu's. Here is Lulu's. Hey, Reggie. Here we go. Lulu's. Frozen yogurt. Are you guys open today? All right, they're open all day, everybody. So after you're done here, flock over behind me and you can get yourself some frozen yogurt at Lulu's if you haven't tried it yet. Now we've got one of the parade favorites, the Lake Forest High School JV and varsity cheerleaders. They're proud to present members of the 2013 summer cheerleading program. Say that fast. This group of exceptional student athletes is comprised of all grade levels, freshmen through seniors. In addition to academic achievement, these young ladies demonstrate excellence in leadership, sportsmanship, and promotion of school spirit. Go to it, girls. All right, Scout cheerleaders. Been there, done that. That's great. Happy 4th, girls. Next, the judges and I are going to go out and do the same thing. We can do it. All right. Now we have our friends from the Lake Bluff Rotary Club coming around the corner here. Thanks to the Rotary Club of Lake Forest and Lake Bluff for stepping up to be a band sponsor this year. The Rotary Club of Lake Forest and Lake Bluff is now in its 53rd year of service above self. The Rotary Club funds multiple charitable events each year, and it helps locally, nationally, and internationally through volunteerism and charitable works. Club President Larry Kuhl invites all in the community to get to know Rotary better. Welcome, Rotary friends. Hey, Tim Newman. All right, Tim's going to help us with that, too. Though he's tall enough, I don't have to jump if I'm on his shoulders. Hey, Rick Lesser. All right. Now our buddies from Canukin. Okay, Canukin is celebrating the Emerald Ash Borer. Now this is the Emerald Ash Borer mobile, and it's here. Canukins can help you protect your trees. Founded over 40 years ago by Bob Canukin, they have proudly served the North Shore by providing tree and plant health care, landscape design, and landscape maintenance. Canukin. And they have the banners of the Rotary Club on it. Let's hear it again for the Rotary for everything they do. Oh yeah. Get that foot tapping. Here come the Sinful Saints, a Dixieland band. In their 4th year, the perennial music favorite of the Lake Bluff 4th of July parade, they're playing traditional New Orleans Dixieland jazz. The band is riding on the group's fire truck, a 1959 Alexis fire truck. The Sinful Saints are favorites in over 35 Northern Illinois community parades each year, and they're also known for their Dixieland church services and community festival concerts throughout Northern Illinois and Southern Wisconsin. Tap your feet and give a big hand for the Dixieland Jazz Group. Let's hear it for the Sinful Saints. Love that music. I love all music. We've got some good music coming down the pike, too. Here we've got Jane Lee. Remax top performers. The Jane Lee team is #1 in Lake County and Northern Illinois. They are #1 because they make you #1. The Jane Lee team. And now we have our friends coming up from Crop Walk. The Northern Lake County, Illinois Crop Walk has been in existence since 1982. The Crop Hunger Walk is conducted by a group of volunteers from area religious congregations and service agencies. The money raised on Crop Walk is used for victims suffering from hunger and disasters. Ladies and gentlemen, let's honor our friends from Crop Walk. And our buddies from Lake Forest Taxi. Good morning. If you haven't tried Lake Forest Taxi yet, you have to. Wi-Fi and a bottle of water and the best service you would want. Lake Forest Taxi. They provide professional transfer service to and from the airports, actually wherever you would like to go. All of the drivers own super clean, non-smoking late model cars. And as I mentioned, each car has complimentary bottled water, 7 fine chocolates for every customer. Ride with them and experience the pleasure. All right, our buddies from Griffith Grand Lackey Realtors. Yay! And I see Linda. Oh, nice, Lisa. Lisa Trace. Look at her. Great, great vest. All right, thanks to Griffith, Grant & Lackey Realtors for joining our band sponsors this year. Griffith, Grant & Lackey is proud to be the sponsor of the parade. It's your locally owned and operated resource for Lake Bluff and Lake Forest real estate. It is the only locally owned, and Scott Lackey and Brad Anderson are the owners here in Lake Bluff. They can help you buy, sell, relocate, and take care of all of that. They sponsored the Lutheran Vanguard of Wisconsin, celebrating its 36th season in 2013. They come from 8 Lutheran high schools in Wisconsin. Let's welcome them. Let's hear it for the Vanguard. All righty. Here we go. Now we have the Exchange Auto Group coming around the corner. The Exchange Auto Group, a division of Summersky Enterprises, has been serving the North Shore for over 30 years. In addition to their family-owned and operated Audi and Porsche dealerships in Highland Park, they are now proud to join our Lake Bluff community with their all-new Chevrolet dealership. The Chevy Exchange is on Route 41 and features state-of-the-art service center. Their simple motto is expect the exceptional, and it expresses their core belief in the golden rule, which means you'll be treated the way they would like to be treated. Whether shopping for your next Audi, Porsche, or Chevy here in Lake Bluff. And here come one of our annual favorites. The Waukegan Jazz Steppers drill team. They're under the direction of Troy Smith, and it was formed in 1999. They've won 7 national championships. They join us from the communities just north of us, North Chicago, Waukegan, and Zion. And their leader, Mr. Smith, is proud to be keeping marching performing arts in our area. The Waukegan Steppers drill team. All right. The Waukegan Jazz Steppers drill team. Thanks for joining us again this year. Now we have our buddies from Lawmen Racing. Lawmen Racing, Inc. would like to present the number 7 Lake Forest Car Spa and Swarthouts Auto Body American Super Cup race car. This half-scale stock car is small but powerful, delivering a thrill a minute by obtaining speeds of over 100 miles an hour. Can you imagine riding 100 miles an hour in that little car? The team competes at many historic racetracks in Illinois, Wisconsin, and Indiana. Oh, yeah. The Illinois Wheelmen. Boy, that's a fall from one of those, isn't it? Okay, members of the Illinois Wheelmen are here riding their antique high-wheel bicycles from the 1870s. These bicycles are known as high wheels, ordinaries, penny farthings, but in their day they were simply known as bicycles or wheels. The bicycles had direct drive. One turn of the pedals resulted in one turn of the front wheel. The front wheel was made large so that the bike could be made to go at a decent speed without the benefit of gears. How about it? Watch him get up. Oh yeah. The rear wheel was made small to keep the weight down and to allow the rider an easier mount and dismount. Look at that. Terrific stuff. Welcome and thank you. I see college hunks coming around the corner. Oh yeah, the college hunks hauling junk. One of my favorite business names. Please welcome college hunks hauling junk. They service Lake Bluff and all of Lake County, specializing in residential and commercial junk removal. They will remove items from any location in your home. Their motto is, let tomorrow's leaders haul your junk today. I like that. College hunks hauling junk. Love it. Let's hear it for our college hunks. Woo, college hunks. And now, coming down the street, we've got our friends from the Lake Forest Parks and Recreation Foundation. Friends of the Lake Forest Parks and Recreation Foundation are proudly sponsoring the Lake Forest Festival and Fireworks this evening. So the two bookends for the day are, the pancake breakfast this morning and the parade, and then ending the day over in Lake Forest with the festival and fireworks. The community event and fundraiser is a completely volunteer-run event to provide a safe and fun environment for families celebrating Independence Day. Located at Deer Path Community Park in Lake Forest, the fields are going to open today at 5 p.m. And this year, the festival is featuring a live performance by Dennis DeYoung and the music of Styx. Then you're going to have a fabulous fireworks display. Hey, Steve. Come and join the fun. All right, that's Enhanced Wood Renewal. I just saw Steve go by. It's independently owned and operated by Steve Willard. It's the best way to renew your wood cabinets or floors, completely eco-friendly and a Lake Bluff resident. Enhance eliminates the hassles of traditional wood finishing methods, which means no dust, no mess, no odor in your home. No odor in your home. With Enhance, you can get back to your daily work life quickly. Steve Willard and Enhance Wood Renewal. Passing out the candy. And now get yourselves ready for yet another band. We've got our buddies coming up from Prudential Rubloff Properties. Let's hear it for Prudential Rubloff. One of our band sponsors for today. The Prudential Rubloff team salutes the heroic men and women who sacrifice so much for our country's continued independence. Our greatest honor is to welcome veterans home to our cherished all-American communities. Prudential Rubloff is once again a proud band sponsor of the Lake Bluff Parade and would like to welcome the South Shore Drill Team to this year's 4th of July Parade. And here they come up the street. The South Shore Drill Team was founded in 1980 by a Chicago public school teacher to offer a positive and creative outlet for inner city youth. What began with 4 neighborhood children twirling wooden rifles has grown into a nationally known organization that performs at 125 events and serves more than 300 young people aged 8 to 21 every year. Known for its electrifying precision drilling and dance routines, they've performed at such venues as Walt Disney World, Soldier Field, Kentucky Derby, Indy 5000, and the popular Chicago Bud Billiken Parade. Welcome them to Lake Bluff, everybody. South Shore Drill Team. Fabulous stuff. Fabulous. Thank you all. Thanks for coming. Wow. If that didn't get you up and moving, that's just great. The judges and I are working on that one too. Watch for it after. All right. Now we have our friends from Energy Impact, Illinois. No, we don't. We have the Falcons Hockey Association. Yeah! Woo! They've been serving the North Shore's hockey community for more than 40 years. Check them out at falconshockey.org. And isn't hockey the sport this season? What's that? Oh yeah, I got a Falcons hockey shirt. All right, there we go. Falcons hockey shirt up here. Thank you. All right, and our buddies now from the Lake Forest Lake Bluff Lions Club. The Lake Forest Lake Bluff Lions Club is a community-focused service organization whose purpose is to make our community and the world around us a better place to live. Their civic-minded members support many local organizations such as Lake Bluff Baseball, Croya, the Sight-Impaired, Disaster Relief, just to name a few. They also provide scholarships for graduating Lake Forest High School seniors, along with numerous other philanthropic causes. The Lions meet the second Wednesday of the month at the Lake Bluff Golf Course and invite you to come check out this community-spirited organization. Thank you, Lions. And look who's coming up now. Look at those pretty girls. Lake Bluff Park District Day Campers. Oh, the Lake Bluff School of Dance competition teams. Look at that. Nice job, girls. Oh, whoa. On concrete, no less, everybody. Yay to the dance teams. The Lake Bluff Park District Day Campers, they're here this morning, strengthening the patriotic spirit of our community. Come see why the children enjoy our camp so much. Everyone can enjoy the Park District facilities from the beach to the pool and golf course, fitness center, tennis and platform tennis. Many of the children enjoy the preschool programs and after-school programs, as well as dance, sports, and other enriching activities. Come to the Lake Bluff Park District and have fun with your friends and neighbors. Let's hear it for the Lake Bluff Park District. Fun. And coming around the corner now, we've got our buddies from the Nuclear Reaction Drum Line. Love the drums. This is the explosion of sound. Oh yeah, let's hear it from our friends for the Nuclear Reaction Drumline. Thanks for joining us today. Wow. Whew, that's great stuff. It's the newest branch of the youth organization LEAP, Performance Excellence Through Rehearsal and Professionalism. All right, now we have Grace United Methodist Church. Our buddies from up the street. Patriots Growing in Grace captures an engaging, fun, and interactive way that Grace United Methodist Church nurtures the lives of our children. True to the ideals of patriotism, our youth programs instill faith traditions and empower children to discover how their unique spiritual gifts can be used to serve others. All are welcome to Grace Church for worship every Sunday at 10 a.m. Let's hear it for our friends at Grace. And now coming around the corner, we have our buddies from Lake County Cares. Miss Rand Hashim, graduating Lake Forest High School senior, is the distinguished recipient of the Lake County Cares Laurie Smith Award for extraordinary youth volunteer service. Laurie Smith was the founder of the Volunteer Bureau back in Lake Forest, Lake Bluff, and this award honors her legacy by making volunteerism an important part of everyday lifestyle. Congratulations, Rand. Thank you for making your volunteering and making volunteerism a way of life and helping so many people. Our friends from Lake County Cares. There's so many wonderful organizations in our communities that help others. All right, now we've got Lake Forest High School Orchesis Club. It's an extracurricular dance club at Lake Forest High School. The marchers are dancers and members of the club, and they will be celebrating their 6th year next fall. Club members are dancing a few small routines. And here are our buddies that come all the way from Chicago. The Wendella Boats and Chicago Water Taxi. All right. The captains and crew from the Wendella and Chicago Water Taxi. They wish us a happy 4th. Chicago's original architecture boat tour since 1935. And the Chicago Water Taxi, fun, fast, and friendly transportation with easy connections to the Metro Air Station and Ogilvie transportation sections to the Mag Mile, Chinatown, or North Avenue. Check them out. And if you haven't been on one of those architecture tours in a while, go down and do it. Chicago skyline has been changed. Go down and take a look. Wendella. The Lake Bluff Women's Club, organized in 1904. Here come the Lake Bluff Women's Club riding in style in 2014 Jaguars, courtesy of Imperial Motors here in Lake Bluff, and sporting their new banner donated by the Lake Bluff Walgreens. President Terry Leone is the lead car. Riding behind her are past presidents Henrietta Pigg, Marge Sorensen, and Gail Selden. I see you, Gail. The back seat there. The Women's Club was established in 1904. And their purpose is the same as it was 109 years ago: intellectual advancement, civic improvement, and philanthropic and charitable work. And here are our friends from Advantage Home Health Care. Advantage Home Health Plus. They're one of our band sponsors here today. It's your neighborhood home health care provider right here downtown Lake Bluff. And this here is the pipes and drums of the Chicago Highlanders. The Chicago Highlanders. How about that? Have you ever heard the hymn played quite that way? Love it. And now here come our buddies from Baird and Warner. Hey, everybody. Baird and Warner Real Estate. Real estate is more than just the home you live in. It's the life you get out of it. Baird and Warner wishes everybody a happy 4th. Oh my gosh, check this one out. The Red Rooster Fire Department. I see David Hartwell. Hola, David. So is this a childhood dream? A childhood dream of yours, eh? This is David Hartwell and friends riding a 1985 American LaFrance Century Pumper truck. David spent 15 years looking for a truck before he found this one in Seneca Falls, New York, just to bring back here for the Lake Bluff Parade, right? All righty. Love it. Okay, and here we've got more of our buddies coming from Lake Forest High School. This is the varsity dance team, one of our annual favorites. The varsity dance team performs at all varsity home football and basketball games. They were the 2013 UDA National Dance Champions, and they won second in the Illinois State Champion competition. Go Scouts! Woo! Our Scouts Varsity dance team. American Taxi's coming around the corner, too.
Say a black balance?
Ladies and gentlemen, I also wanted to remind you all that in just 2 weeks' time, this route that the parade is on is going to be transformed into the Criterium Bike Race. How many of you came and saw the bike race last year? Wasn't it fantastic? It put us on the national, actually international bike radar. And this year, it's the second year it's coming here. It's going to be bigger and better than it was last year. So on July 20th, Saturday, and it's going to end with a phenomenal block party, the way only Lake Bluff can do it. It's going to be absolutely wonderful. Proviso East Drill Team. It originated in 1995. Let's hear it for our Proviso East buddies. So to tell you a little more about that block party coming up. So the block party on July 20th, again, mark your calendars, 2 weeks from Saturday. And it's brought to you this year by Friends of Lake Bluff Parks, raising money on July 20th for improvements for the Lake Bluff beaches. So it goes to a very good cause. Thank you to the sponsors of it. Uline, Canukin, Merrill Lynch Wealth Management, Comar Screw Group, Lake Forest Hardware, Pasquazi Home and Gardens, and Kalheim Haber. The entertainment schedule, listen to this. You're going to have a taste of Lake Bluff, all Lake Bluff eateries, Bangkok Tokyo, Best Wishes Ice Cream, Bluffington's, Daily Grind, Grill 43, Innovasi, Luke's. Those are going to be the businesses that are going to be set up here. And they're donating a portion of the proceeds back to the Friends of Lake Bluff. Also, Lake Bluff Brewing Company, Wisma, and Pastapalooza. There are going to be 2 beverage bars for those that need to wash all that great food down. Beer and wine. Music by the Buckthorns, the Dancing Bohemian Ukulele Team. I love that. Saber, the Banditos, 75% pure and natural Crooked Moon, and the perennial favorite, Stayin' Late. Here we go. Here we've got our friends from the food bank. This is the Northern Illinois Food Bank, feeding our hungry neighbors. The Northern Illinois Food Bank is a nonprofit organization that provides food to more than 60,000 hungry neighbors each week through a network of food pantries, soup kitchens, and feeding programs in 13 counties. 1 in 8 people in Northern Illinois are at risk of hunger. So you can help. Volunteer, donate, get involved. Go to solvehungertoday.org. Give every dollar provided provides 6 meals for hungry neighbors in our community. Up, here come our buddies from Gorton Community Center. Our buddies from Gorton, look at this. Center stage.
I'd have to cross over the other shot.
All right, our friends
I'd
at
have to
center
cross
stage.
over
What we're
that other
looking at is
shot.
part of the cast of Oliver. Is that correct? I see Andrea Taylor up in front. Hi there. They're going to be performing Oliver on stage at Gordon Community Center July 19th through the 21st and July 25th through the 27th. It's the story of Oliver Twist, for those of you who don't know, and they were singing Consider Yourself, and what they say to us here is, let patriotism grow, let freedom grow, let friendship grow, and consider yourself one of us. Our friends at center stage, everybody, you've got to go see. What a wonderful, wonderful show that is for all ages. Center stage is one of those jewels in our communities, getting people the opportunity to be on stage and enjoy themselves. Lake Bluff School's coming up. How many of you standing out there and spectating have had your lives touched by the Lake Bluff Schools? Let's hear it. Huh? Oh, come on, there have to be more of you than that. Let's hear it again. Oh, yeah. The heart and future of our community. And now our buddy's coming around the corner from Canals. I love this. It's always the greatest lineup of cars. Let's look at this. All right, we had all the older cars earlier, the vintage cars, and now we've got the Canals Automotive Group, including, I'm reading them off a list, so they won't necessarily be in order here, but we've got Mercedes-Benz, BMW, Land Rover, Mini Cooper, Hyundai, and the Smart Car. Canals Motors out in Westlake Bluff. Up, and here comes William Madden in my favorite car. How about that? William, what model is this? What model is it? Okay. Beautiful car. I didn't hear. Yeah, but it's gorgeous. How about it? Let's hear it for Canals Motors. It's just another one of those wonderful businesses in our communities. Look at that interior. I don't know if you can see the red interior, those doors that look like wings. Fabulous. Here we have our buddies from Forest Orthodontics and Pediatric Dentistry. It's never fun to go when it hurts, but they make it better. Look how fun that is. Frisbees. All right. How fun is that? Pediatric dentistry. Well, dentistry isn't fun, but at any rate, it's great to have them in the parade. Let me tell you a little more about what's coming up in Lake Bluff. One of the other things, well, three of the other things that are going to happen during the block party, there's going to be an Adirondack chair auction. You're going to have a Weber grill drawing. They're going to have a drawing for a grill. It's donated by Lake Forest True Value Hardware, and they're going to draw one lucky winner. But the best, listen to this, silent auction of Adirondack chairs. Next week, folks, you're going to see these beautiful hand-painted Adirondack chairs all around downtown Lake Bluff. Kind of like Cows on Parade, but Lake Bluff style, and they're going to be Adirondacks. You'll wonder where they came from and what they're for, but I'll tell you, for the last 2 months, 26 local artists have been painting these chairs to make them works of art. And on July 20th at the bike race, these beauties are going to go up for silent auction. So if you see a chair around town that you love, get ready to bid, because it could be moving to your yard. It's going to be 100% tax-deductible contribution going to fund improvements at Sunrise Beach. So come to the block party. The Blue Saints. Let's hear it for our friends, the Blue Saints. Let's hear it for them. Oh, geez, you guys. It's the mowers. They're starting to come around the corner. All right, get ready. It's one mower year with the lawnmowers. Oh, geez. I never know what's coming, trust me. People ask me if I know in advance, and the answer is no. All right, what I'm seeing coming here is the Lawn Mower Brigade. And what they have are signs that say, mowers finally gone to pot. Mowing the high road. Don't panic, it's organic. A doctor with weed is a friend indeed. Medical mower-wana. Let it grow, man. Mower-wana? Well, the group did start in 1973. Locally sewn, garden club grown. Thanks, ladies. Medical mower-wana. Keep calm and pass it on. They always make us so proud, don't they? Oh, geez. All right, I have a notepad here. North Shore needs mower, a licensed clinic. They say that it's Lake Puff Garden Club grown. And it's run by Dr. Feelgood. And it's coming soon next to Target. In case you wanted to know what's going on in Westlake Bluff, Dr. Feelgood, oh yeah, it looks like Dr. Richardson Feelgood. Oh my gosh, you guys. I love it. Oh my gosh. Love that stuff. Whoa. Oh yeah. There are brownies being thrown up here. Oh, not fast enough, sorry. Lost my brownie. Dr. Doobie makes house calls. Puff the Magic Dragon. Was that hemp hooray? Oh. Oh my goodness. And it's Edwina O'Neill I see in the golf cart. Edwina, how are you? They brought something up for the munchies. Oh no. Munchies, 50 cents. All right, gentlemen. We've got a few more entries. I know you can circle here forever because of your condition, but could you please move up? Groovy. Wow. Since 1973. Some of their other famous ones, at least the ones that I like the best. Happy Blades are here again. No mower tax hikes. Holy Mower, Batman, it's the Jokers. One Mower, Battle of the Bulge. One Mower Bank, Lake Forest, back in the years when we were getting so many banks. And no mower tax hikes. Our mowers. Let's hear it for our mowers. They really are creative folk. Alrighty. And now we have our friends from the Lake Forest Library book sale. Be a friend, donate, volunteer, attend, support your local libraries. The Friends of Lake Forest Library 38th Annual Book Sale will be September 13th through 15th at the Lake Forest Rec. Pre-sale day is September 12th for members. Let's all give a cheer for the Lake Forest Library friends. They get the pleasure of following the mowers for this entire parade. It's just begun. Have fun! Ireland Heating and Cooling. Oh, this is great. Celebrating 35 years in business, Ireland Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the HVAC needs of Lake Bluff, Lake Forest, and the North Shore since 1978. Their team specializes in historical restoration, renovation, and retrofit projects. And they are the proud sponsors of the City of Chicago Pipe Band. That's the City of Chicago Pipe Band. Now we've got our Cub Scout Pack 42 and Boy Scout Troop 42. Let's thank them again for passing out those parade books. They've been making homegrown patriots in Lake Bluff since 1937, and they're proud to march in this year's parade. The Lake Bluff Scout Pack 42 is led by Cubmaster Clint Hansen and Assistant Cubmaster Pete. The Cub Scouts are active members of the community, assisting with food drives, cleanup, open lands, and participating in a variety of fun activities, including campouts, a rocket launch, Pinewood Derby. Gosh, I remember those days. If you've got a young patriot interested in scouting, please join the adventure and visit their website, pack42.com. The Boy Scout Troop 42 is led by Scoutmaster Michael Fries, and the troop is active in the community through food drives, flag ceremonies, and various Eagle Scout projects. They assisted in this morning's children's parade, and of course they delivered all those books. Thanks again. Here we go, Animal Rescue, Education and Rescue. A full-service humane society serving Lake County communities. They provide a variety of valuable services, rescuing homeless animals, providing educational programs to children and community groups, providing pet therapy and in nursing homes. They also have a youth club for kids which conducts investigations of alleged animal abuse and neglect of animals, making a difference one animal at a time and one person at a time. Wow, look who's coming around the park. It looks like Mr. Tom Beck. And it looks like he has, what would it be, a school of fish? Mr. Beck, is this a school of fish? It is. And it looks like we have a Little Mermaid theme going on here. The seaweed is always greener at the Lake Bluff Farmers Market. Lake Bluff is our part of the world. I'd like to be next to the sea in a Lake Bluff garden in the shade. Life is the bubbles at the Lake Bluff Farmers Markets. All right. Everybody! So the PASTA Performing Arts Summer Theater Academy at Gorton, they salute the farmer's market. That was, you'll recognize the Beatles hit, Octopus Garden, but it's Lake Bluff Farmer's Garden. They're going to be performing Disney's Little Mermaid next week, July 13th and 14th at Gorton Community Center, 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. It's a 4-week theater performing arts camp that's directed by Golden Apple Award-winning teacher Tom Beck. Let's give him another round of applause. Pasta!
Okay, we're gonna switch out camera.
And our next entry is the Lake Forest Bank and Trust. A proud supporter of Lake Bluff and the 4th of July celebration in Lake Bluff, Lake Forest Bank and Trust has provided good old-fashioned hometown banking services to Lake Forest, Lake Bluff, Highland Park, Ravinia, Highwood, and North Chicago since 1991. They say to come visit them. Oh, hello, girls. Come visit them downtown here in Lake Bluff at 103 Scranton Avenue or at their other bank locations in Lake Forest, Highland Park, Highwood, and North Chicago. Hey, Judy Maloney. Couldn't get into your storefront this morning. The line was halfway around the block. One of our wonderful institutions here in town.
There you go.
Lake Forest High School drum line. They make during the day, it's school day at Lake Forest High School, and they're comprised of students of all ages, ranging from freshmen to seniors.
Coming, so be sure to be ready for the noise.
Lake Forest High School drum line. Let's hear it, guys. This is their 4th parade with us. Oh, and this looks like a huge mosquito coming on a truck. Is that what you are? No, not a mosquito. All right. Skeeter beaters. small business that specializes in providing services to keep mosquitoes, fleas, and ticks out of your yard. Mosquito beaters, they use environmentally friendly mosquito control technologies and offer a 100% customer satisfaction guarantee. They say they can keep the mosquitoes away for 21 days at a time. Sounds good to me. Oh, how fun. The Ragtime Ramblers.
Who's on? Who's on?
This is David Ivaz and the Ragtime Ramblers Dixieland Band from David Ivaz Music. He's a well-known leader and guitarist, and he's well-known in jazz circles. The Ragtime Ramblers are popular at festivals and bring together some of the Midwest's best Dixieland jazz players. For all of you who are looking for something to do right after the parade, don't forget you can walk right up the street to the Lake Bluff History Museum. They're going to be open today, and they've got some wonderful exhibits up there, so head up there, straight up the street, right next to the library. And also, again, come back and see some of our great stores here. Peg & Company's got some fun stuff going on. They said, show your Lake Bluff pride with sweatshirts and t-shirts available at the shop.
Hi guys.
They also have some amazing jewelry. They have some whimsical signs. For those of you who have seen the signs that say, life is better on the bluff, they can make actually anything you want it to say. So if you go up there, they've got someone who can make signs for you and customize them, which is a lot of fun. Alrighty, we've got our buddies from Bay Tree Bank coming now. Yay, Bay Tree. They might have number 82 on their vehicle, but they said that we at Bay Tree work harder to be number 1 as your community bank. Bay Tree Bank, led by a Black Hawk red Jeep with a version of Lord Stanley's Cup. They're ready to put customer service above all in the net for you. Oh geez. CrossFit Freedom. CrossFit Freedom, located in Libertyville, is a training facility dedicated to the CrossFit methodology of health and fitness. Working under the instruction of a coach will help you perfect your technique, taking you to your full potential. Theirs is a community of all fitness levels who understand that this will not be easy, but the payoff will be worth it. The owners grew up here in Lake Bluff, so that's our connection. CrossFit Freedom. Oh yeah. All right, so looking at all this, I was remembering last year this time, for those of you that were with me here, 102 degrees. 102 degrees. And I was thinking of all the people who came by doing strenuous things last year at the start of the parade, what those people must have felt like by the end. As we watch our friends from CrossFit, I'm going to kind of mentally walk you down the road here a little ways to Voila, too. Voilà's got some terrific gifts going on. Voila and Peg Ann are right next door to each other. Voilà's got gifts for the entire family, some fun stuff. They both do. Hostess gifts, home decor, fine French linens and soaps, Tervis tumblers, clothing, jewelry, and much more. And we've got Salon on the Bluff up there. They're now doing hair extensions for those of you whose hair isn't long enough. And keratin treatments, as does the Salon Callisto behind us too. At Properties coming up. Our At Properties office is on 600 Northwestern Avenue. They just earned the title of largest independent real estate firm in Illinois with 4 North Shore offices. A 400% rate of growth for the company since 2009. And what they are doing here is they've got some people join them. This is the Men of Valor, a jazz step dancing troupe from North Chicago. Oh, yeah, the Men of Valor. So what, all you agents, you couldn't join them? Huh? Right, Maria. Andra. What about it? Here. Our friends from Ed Properties and the Men of Valor. And here come our buddies from Molly Maid North Shore. The benchmark in quality residential cleaning, serving Lake Bluff and Lake Forest since 1994. All Molly Maid service professionals are fully bonded and insured and trained to give your home their exclusive pink glove treatment. At Molly Maid car in the driveway is a sign of the cleanest house on the block. Call Molly Maid.
It is Molly.
You'll love coming home to a clean house. And we've got the Legends All-Star Band coming up here. The Legends Drumline.
Legends.
They're one of 4 programs supported by the Legends Performing Arts Association. They have 4 organizations under their umbrella, and they have nearly 200 young people involved, ages 13 to 22. Gen X generators, everybody. All of you should have a Gen X standby generator. They've been installing generators for the home and business for over 25 years.
That's correct. I got Superman next.
And here come our supercharged friends from Highland Park Electric. Oh, yeah. I wasn't kidding, supercharged. It's their bucket truck. I hope they don't really repair the way it looks on the side. Or maybe that's supposed to be the homeowner. Don't be Sparky.
I know I was making a joke. I'm touching himself. Get it?
Appropriately, right behind the electrical company is North Shore Lawn Sprinkler. And they brought an antique Jeep with a trenching attachment. Look at that.
Here we go. We're getting sunny.
They install and maintain lawn sprinkler systems and have done so for over 25 years. They wish you a safe and happy 4th. Oh, this is fun. G.H. Creeder's popped corn. This is a 1920s original Creeder's popcorn wagon. G.H. Creeder's is a family-owned and run business in Chicagoland since the late 1800s. Since 1885, when great-grandpa Creeder's invented the popcorn machine, the Creeder's family has been perfecting the art of popping corn. His modern machine appeared at the Chicago Columbian Exposition in 1893, and for 5 generations they've been following in great-grandpa's corn-popping footsteps. They taste test recipes around their kitchen table, and today they still make all of their products just like great-grandpa did. They cook all of their own caramel in old-fashioned copper kettles, one batch at a time. They melt real cheddar cheese to just the right temperature before pouring it in on the fluffiest popcorn you've ever tasted. And then they add roasted nuts to their caramel. I don't know, that sounds pretty good. Did somebody come up here with samples and I missed it? I did. How about that? I didn't realize that they originated the popcorn machine. Creeder's Popcorn, right here. Oh, good. Our buddies from the Lake Bluff Garden Club. The Lake Bluff Garden Club says, let treedom grow in our village. Organized in 1917, the Garden Club has encouraged and facilitated the planting of trees in Lake Bluff for 96 years. Members are dressed as trees to promote the benefits of planting them, and they sadly say, kiss my ash goodbye. I like that. Turn it around again. Kiss my ash goodbye. No EAB. Like it. Very good. The live trees in the truck, not tricks in the trees. The live trees in the truck will be donated to the village and planted in Lake Bluff to help reduce the many ash trees we have lost. Let treedom grow. These are our buddies from the Garden Club. The Garden Club is also sponsoring an Oktoberfest on September 28th that's going to be co-hosted by the Lake Bluff Brewery. The purpose of that event is to raise money to replace the trees that we have lost because of the ash borer. September 28th, mark that date. Fitness Together. Our buddies from Fitness Together. There's Alex out in front. Hey, Alex. Just another one of those wonderful businesses, entities in our communities. Fitness Together is a private one-on-one and group training studio. From beginners to elite, all are welcome. One client, one trainer, one goal. And they're located over off of Deer Path, and I think that is not Bank Lane, but Forest at that point. Oakwood. Thank you, somebody corrected me. Michigan City Soul Steppers drill team. We welcome back the Michigan City Soul Steppers to the Lake Bluff 4th of July Parade. Youth ages 12 to 21. Michigan City Soul Steppers. Oh, fun. That's John Webster in his 1962 Ford Falcon Ranchero fire chief car. He's an ex-member of the Knollwood Fire Department. That's his favorite toy. Look at that. How fun. Koenig and Stray. Look at our buddies from Koenig and Stray. They're proud to serve as the Lake Forest and Lake Bluff communities. Their dedicated real estate professionals have been helping families make their homes here for 5 decades. As one of the premier real estate brands in the Chicago area, K&S Real Living also serves as a large and diverse market from the heart of downtown Chicago all through the North Shore, out to the western suburbs and into southern Wisconsin.
rotating it straight.
What? Just go underneath there. And then tuck it in.
Yay! Here come more of our buddies from Lake Forest High School.
Here.
It's the Palms, everybody.
Normally I'd have a tail for it.
The JV dance team. This is the 2013 Lake Forest High
Yeah, I'll
School
take that in my
JV
pocket,
Pom-Pom
thanks.
Squad. It's a group of dancers who perform at Lake Forest High School football and basketball games.
Thank you.
Compete in IHSA and UDA dance competitions. And this year there are 12 dancers on the team. The team is coached by Sam Gavignan. These girls recently received first place overall championship award at the UDA dance camp. Let's hear it for the Palms. Lake Forest High School JV dance team. And now we have Steve Platkow, the Million Mustache March for Men's Rights. Ladies and gentlemen, they want us to please stand, salute, and offer the utmost respect for the manliest mob of man-like men ever assembled. The titans of testosterone, the monsters of muscle. They put the he in hero. Please put your hands together for one, the only Million Mustache March for Men's Rights. You'll recognize, of course, the notorious Lake Bluff turkey at the front of the march. How did he get the leading role? That's easy. This wild turkey is the only one in this million-man pack to have his own brand of straight Kentucky bourbon. How manly is that? Ladies, I see an infiltrator in there. I think we've got one of ours in there. Maybe even a canine or two. Oh, man. Oh, man. Now we have one of our favorites every year. What a beautiful sight coming down the street. The Band of the Black Watch from Kenosha, Wisconsin.
What's up? No, what? Oh, okay, funny. Hey, Gar, you alive? you're live. That's good. Smiling.
The Band of the Black Watch. And that was sponsored by the Arbor Group, yet another wonderful business that sponsors. And here's Chief Gallagher coming down the pike. Our police chief, ladies and gentlemen. And here we have the Fox Nation Indian Guides and Princesses of Lake Bluff and Lake Forest. How nice to have you join us. A wonderful program. The Indian Guides and Princesses. Someone involved with the Indian Guides shared with me that, you know, when you buy candy for one of these events, all that wonderful candy that's spread around, I think their organization might have spent something like $400 last year just on candy. And they ran out 3/4 of the way. Citadel Theater Academy. This is theater training for kids and young adults. The Citadel Theater Academy. Yet again, you know, we really need to acknowledge the wonderful things that we have available within our community. Education and training and fun things to do for all of us. Everybody get out there and support the arts, whether it's Center Stage or Citadel or the Symphony or, well, we have two symphonies, Lake Forest Symphony and the North Suburban Symphony. All of the other arts organizations in town, Artists on the Bluff here in town. How many of you came out for the Artists on the Bluff when they had their show a couple of weeks ago? Yeah, wonderful stuff.
I'll put my mic so you can hear this. Mic. Can you guys hear me? I'll put the mic. You can hear the singing. Copy that? You can't hear me? Should be microphone number 3. Microphone number 3.
Let's hear it for the Citadel kids. Woohoo! Citadel Theater Academy. And now, another delicious entry in our parade. This is Jolly Goodfellows. Is that Laura Fellows behind the wheel? Hey, Laura. Jolly Goodfellows is another terrific frozen yogurt and baked goods shop just opened in Market Square. If you haven't been there, you need to try that one. It's delish. Laura, are you open today? Open today? Oh, open late, after fireworks. Open till 11 o'clock, you guys. Open till 11 o'clock. Laura and friends from Jolly Goodfellows. While we're waiting for the next entry to come around, I wanted to tell you too, next weekend, right here, sidewalk sale. Friday and Saturday. So come Friday morning for the farmer's market, and then the rest of the day, and on Saturday, the merchants here in downtown Lake Bluff are going to have their sidewalk sale. Lindemann Chimney Company, sweeping out those chimneys for a few years.
Okay, who wants to reach?
Uh-oh.
You want one, Bill?
I see a whole lot of balls in the back.
You got it.
Lindemann, and now we're followed
they're
by
throwing those in the
Dold
crowd.
for
That's weird.
Congress. This is actually, it's the Women's Republican Club of Lake Forest and Lake Bluff. Wait a minute, Women's Republican Club. I'd say we have a couple of infiltrators in this group too.
Hello? Hello, you got me here or what?
And I see one from New Zealand. What's that about?
Hey, Dold.
That's hilarious. And Rick Lesser is back. What did you do? You had to jump in
Wait,
again?
everybody.
Double header. What, you were with the Rotary Club earlier? He can't stop marching around in circles. I get it. I get it. Yep. Women's Republican Club. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to tell you one more thing, that the Chamber of Commerce, which I represent, and I'm very proud to do so, has 430 businesses that are members. And we are very, very proud of that. We are also just very privileged to be able to do what we do to support these businesses. We encourage you all. I mean, we talk about the sidewalk sale. There's the one here in town next weekend, and downtown Lake Forest the very last weekend in July. And I want you to be sure to all go and support our businesses. Remember to shop local first. And I should tell you, too, that the Chamber of Commerce welcomes those of you who have said to us, what can we do to help business? Well, what you can do is first shop local. And then second, if you would like to join the Chamber and help support our initiatives in support of business, you may do so. We now have, as of this year, and actually as of this month, we're promoting Friends and Neighbors. Come to our website, and more information will be out there. We're going to have a party, as a matter of fact, July 17th at the Lake Bluff Golf Club. That night, come and join us that night. You'll see more in the news, but I want you to come and join us and celebrate business with us in downtown Lake Bluff and Lake Forest. Alrighty, the Rambler Recreation Band is here to visit us from Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Did we find the tape? Let me see your mustache. Let me see your mustache. Dan, did you not find the tape in the car? Isn't he on a headset? That's what a console is.
The band's getting ready to come around the corner. They're entertaining right there. I wanted to tell you something else. I saw an article in the paper and I asked Deb Dintriff about this. Apparently, the Brain Research Foundation is going to offer a survey to cyclists and spectators during the Criterium bike race, which I thought was interesting. This is going to be a study that they're doing, or it's going to be part of a study that they're doing, to analyze the effect of exercise in postponing dementia and memory loss.
Am I still on?
And I asked her where it was going to be, and she said the tent is right next to the bar. I don't know what that means. But I think it's a wonderful thing that they're using that opportunity and the thousands of people that'll be here to do some research. Here we go. The Rambler Recreation Band from Kenosha. Let's give them a wild greeting.
Please tell me audio got turned down for that.
Coming around the corner now in this red vehicle, we have our friends from The Workshop. The Workshop, right here in Lake Bluff. And our buddies from Ragsdale Inc. Up, I see Sandy Ragsdale holding up the one end. Nice, Sandy. Are you gonna do a pirouette? Actually, you can't, can you? Oh, you do have dancers. What a surprise. Sandy is a fabulous choreographer. She also heads up the Lake Forest Dance Academy, correct, Sandy? All right, Lake Forest Dance Academy, Palm Force. This is the Dance Academy's Palm Force right here. There's Grace Ragsdale behind the wheel. Hey, Gracie. And Steve next to her. Our neighbors from down the street. Look at this, Palm Force is coming up. Future Palmers, just think in a few years they're going to be with the Lake Forest High School Palm Group. How about that? So much fun. All right, now our buddies from the League of Women Voters coming down the pike. Dancing with their sign. That's great. League of Women Voters, everybody. And I hear some music coming around the corner, too. I think coming here, do we have our friends from Certified Auto Body? Yeah, we do. All righty. Hello to Certified Auto Body. They've seen a few too many of my cars over the years. Great place to fix it if you have to. Great place. Right up on 41 opposite, across the highway from Full Moon. And our Lake Bluff Baseball Association, let's hear it for our players. Keeping America's game strong since 1955. Lake Bluff Baseball Association. Here's another one of our partners for this parade, Croya, representing our young adults. Let's hear it for Croya. I see Todd Nahigian behind the wheel. Hey, Todd. Hola. And Joanne Yorl. They are two of the people that make this whole thing run so well. Here we have the Lone Tree Fire Truck. I love it. It's always good to see you every year, guys. Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, our Lake Bluff Fire Department, please give a big round of applause for these people who preserve our safety. They volunteer their time for us. You are terrific. And they're going to be hosting fire hose games over at Artesian Park after this. Honestly, we can't thank them enough. They also have friends here from several different communities who have come to join us and honor our community by participating. Yay, Lake Bluff. Let's stand up for these people, honestly. These are our friends and neighbors who put their lives on the line for us. And here are our friends from Knollwood. Brothers and sisters from Knollwood who are doing the same thing. We honor them for their service. Now following Knollwood, we have friends from Fox Lake Fire Department. Welcome. Fox Lake Fire and Rescue. And of course, our sixth sister community from Lake Forest. Lake Forest. Ladies and gentlemen, this was your 103rd Lake Bluff Parade. Let's hear it. This is Terry Lesser, who put this parade together, actually organized it, along with her entire committee coming down the pike here. Here we go. Here is the 4th of July committee coming down here. I see Cindy Law, Deb Dintruff. Love it. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to see you here next year, this same time, same place. Wishing you all a very safe and happy 4th of July. Be well and be safe.